Hey, what's happening? What's happening? It's your man, Homesick Buckeye, Russ Mitchell here. We're back again. Thank you for joining us today. I always tell you, like, subscribe, share this video. If there's anything of value here that you hear, anything you think can help someone, uplift someone, encourage someone, that's what we're here to do. We're living and giving. We're caring and sharing. And I'm glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying the series. It's My Overweight Life. We're in chapter 4 now. And a couple things I want to say. This chapter is very emotional, and I don't mind telling your family I've tried to record it a couple of times and I can't make it through. But we're going to try again. And hey, I don't want this channel to be fake or phony in any way. Everything is real and raw. I want you to feel that coming from me, man. That's who I am. It means a lot. But I don't want to turn. I don't want to turn this channel into anything, sad or I'm not about that, man. I bring the funny, man. We live, learn, and laugh, baby. Nobody wants to see me on here snotting and carrying on, man. That is ugly. Whew, that's ugly. Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus, that's ugly. You don't want to see it? I don't want to show it to you. But sometimes that's what life brings to you, man. It's just what it is, man. So we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna try to, man. I got my little thing here. If it gets a little bit too much, man, I may have to stop and that. But we're gonna push through this thing, man. And I want to get you this message, man. I want to share this thing with you. And I want to talk a little bit more before we get into chapter 4 about family. I've mentioned family through this thing the whole way, man, and family's everything. And I know what family is, and if you've been alive a few years, you know too. But I want to talk about it for those who may not know and understand. You see, family has nothing to do with who you're born to. Yeah. Your mom, you got the same mom, the same dad, same grandparents and all that. That doesn't make you family. That makes you relatives. Yeah, that's bloodline. That's ancestry. That's lineage. Family is nothing about that. Family is about commitment and sacrifice and loyalty. That's what family is. Yeah. And I know what family is. See, let me tell you about family. Let me tell you about family. See, relatives are looking to take from you what they can get from you. Your family, they're looking to give to you, pour into you, uplift you. Relatives, they always got something to say, yappity, something to bring you down, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Family, no. They got a word of encouragement and something to uplift you. Relatives, they're around when it's party time. Yeah, the picnics and the barbecues and everybody's laughing. Yeah, they're right there. But when that laughter turns to crying, relatives are gone. There's nothing there but family to hold on to you and be there with you and cry with you and pull you through. Yeah. When you're lost out there in this crazy world and it's dark and you can't find your way, yeah, let me tell you about relatives. You won't find them. But your family, they find you. Yeah, that's what family is, man. And I'm so blessed and so lucky to have family. I got them. The only biological family that I have is my dad. My dad, man, that's my family. All the rest of them, they're relatives. They're relatives. And I wish them the best. Come on now. You know how we do. You've been on the channel, buddy. We thankful and grateful. Never bitter or hateful. I wish them all the best. I hope they have rich, full, wonderful lives away from me. Yeah. I know what family is, man. I got them, and I'm grateful. And I don't have to name them. See, family doesn't care about that. Family's not going to feel some type of way because I didn't shout them out or call them out. No. It's not about that. Family doesn't get involved in stupidness like that, man. They know who they are. There's nothing left unsaid between us. And I love them all. And they know it. And I want to move on from that. This chapter, man, it's very emotional. And, I'm gonna work to get through it. But we talked in the last chapter about 2016 and how I was gaining weight, but I was trying to lose weight and it wasn't working. And I had started planning and developing and bought land to build a bigger house because the walls were coming in on me in my other house. And I had a 2-story house and I was just having trouble getting up those stairs, and I'm getting heavier, and by now I'm wearing a 7X. And remember from the earlier chapters, I hadn't weighed myself since 1993. And so we get into the end of 2016, but I'm doing well, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, and I'm still not complaining and finding the silver lining, and I do have great blessings, and I know it. And then 2017 comes. January 11th, 2017. The worst day of my life. And that day, my Aunt Wanda died. And family, I thought I was going to die too. Remember, now I've got the depression-resistant mind, and I don't get down and stay down. I'm always grateful and thankful. But this thing, man, no, it was too much. And I went to a dark place. I couldn't get out of it. I never understood in my whole life why somebody ever want to kill themselves. I never got that far down. Man, I always bounced back. I always found that silver lining. I was built for that. And I didn't quite get that far. But I didn't want to live. I woke up day after day and week after week, and I kept thinking, oh, tomorrow will be better, and it wasn't. And I finally got to the point, man, I'd wake up and I just said, hey, if today is going to be like yesterday, I don't want to wake up tomorrow. I just can't take it. And my girlfriend was there, and she was trying to help me, and she was making, all my favorite meals and trying to cheer me up as best she could. We talked about that home cooking medication that I'd been on my whole life, that it had basically gotten me to where I was, wearing a 7X and building bigger houses to accommodate my weight. And I hit a rock bottom, and I called my brother. He lived in North Carolina, and he's a nurse in the VA health system. I called him. I said, man, I don't think I can make it, man. I'm scared. I can't get out of it, man. I'm just crying every day, and I keep thinking it's going to get better. It's not getting better. He said to me, man, listen to me. He said, I don't care what you're doing. You drop whatever you're doing, and you get in that car and you get up here. You need to be with your family. He said, man, I work here at this clinic, man, and these vets come in here and you hear them talking like that, and the next thing you know, you hear they're gone. And I'm not losing you, man. Not like that. Not happening. He said, you get here, and if you don't think you can get here, I'll come and get you. I said, okay, man. I said, oh, okay. And I got my card, packed up, and got there, and my brother Don came over from Virginia, and we worked through that thing, man, and we talked and we laughed and we cried, and I got a picture, man, of that from that, man. We went to Olive Garden. Yeah, boy, that was about a 5,000 calorie, 200 carb, 2,000 carb night. Boy, I drank a gallon of Sprite and ate all them breadsticks and pasta, medicating. That's what you do. That's what I did. But after a couple of days, man, I started to feel the fog clear, and I felt better. And, I felt like I could pull through, man. I felt like I could make it. And I went back home, and, we're in the middle of 2017. And when we get through 2017 and 2018, and I'm going to stop the video here because 2018 was, it was something else too. And I'll share that stuff with you. Of course, I'm sharing it all. The good, bad, and the ugly. Didn't get too ugly. Thank you, Lord. Didn't get too ugly here. But that's okay, man. Sometimes life, man, it should hit you sometimes right between the eyes, man. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta, shed a tear, man. Bible tells you, weeping endure for a night. My man Ty Tribbett said, but only one night, though. Okay? And I want to leave you with that word of encouragement. I always do, man. If you got breath, if you got life, you got a chance to turn that thing around. I know it firsthand, and you keep working, keep striving and thriving, man. Keep living and giving. Be grateful and thankful and grateful and never bitter or hateful. I tell you all the time, and I mean it. I live it. And as always, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you on the next one.